Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Yeah, I got it on backwards. That's all stitch. So I got tonight's Monday Night Football. It's our week one. You know what I mean? 2020. We about to give the Giants that big L tonight. You know what I mean? This is who I got. I'm Steelers fan, baby. See the hat. But welcome everybody. This is We Are Five Fifths, man. And we're not carrying on that same negativity, man. We're not gonna keep talking about the remove all that. So check it. I want to talk about. We're gonna address real content that's gonna help you in real life. I mean, we're making a community, a positive community. That's we're gonna try our best to put out as much positive content that can affect you in a positive light. All right, in real life, things that you can take into real life and actually affect you. So now check it. I want to talk about the unemployment up here because where I'm at in the state that I'm in, unlike a lot of people that's down south and out west, y'all don't got this problem because y'all gonna more or less y'all temperature's gonna stay a little bit higher than up here. Up here it's cold. It's about to be snowing in like 2 months, 3 months. I mean, like the temperature's already dropping. It's not 80s, 90s no more. You know what I mean? So a lot of businesses haven't reopened from the initial COVID shutdown. A lot of our state is still closed. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit. There's a lot of people in this state that's relying on this unemployment shit, and they're not even making swift decisions. The government is making they're making temporary decisions on a more of a permanent situation. Get what I mean? Like everything they're doing is to hold us off for a couple of weeks at a time when you're basically it's like we got a big ass gash in our arm and we're trying to put a little band-aid instead of just trying to stitch it up. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of people are affected, man. It's a lot of people that can't go to work. It's a lot of people that lost their businesses. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people out there that's not working. It's a lot of people that's collecting. It's a lot of people out there trying to work under the table to make ends meet. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people, there's a lot of families out there that imagine the families that were collecting like some type of state assistance, right? Check this out. Imagine if you were a family that was receiving state assistance, right? And then when that 600 a week came, that shit fuck your whole state assistance up because now you making more money. So now they cut you off and now look, now you might be going through a whole bunch of stuff to try to get your state assistance back. Like this shit affects so many people in so many different ways. Like real talk, I'm tired of being up here talking. Like I dig it. Like you want to be 100. Like I said this before, man. Like I used to watch dude. You know what I mean? Until dude started saying some shit that I don't agree with 100% ever. I would never talk about somebody's kids in that manner. I don't care what type of justification you trying to get at, man. How about you put yourself in that dude's shoes and he was talking about your kids? Get it? If you associate with somebody that would disrespect you like that, it's not somebody you should associate with. That's not even somebody you should look up to. I don't even watch dude no more. At all. I don't care what. It's more than obvious that he's not gonna do nothing to Bam. Bam was in Harlem the other day. Nothing. He ain't even try to pop up. He act like the shit ain't even happen. So, whatever. How am I gonna tell a victim to stand up for himself? I'm willing to stand up with you, but you won't stand up for yourself. But then you turn around and say, not only am I a victim, but I could basically be a pedophile too. I don't know. I'm good. I'm good with all of that. I'm good. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm trying to move. We trying to move on with a better, positive community. We're not doing all that crazy stuff. But anyways, so 9 out of 10, you probably ain't gonna see too much more content on my page because if you go back in the beginning of my page, in the beginning of my videos, because they're you can check the date on them. They're chronological order. You'll see that a lot of my content is going against the government already. The Hassan shit sidetracked me. My main content is about doing what's right, addressing shit, trying to make trying to make sure there isn't a kid out there that's 15, 16 about to manage his life in and out of prison till his 30s. That's what I want to stop. You know what I mean? I want us to get more aware of all the situations that are outside the ghetto community that's affecting the ghetto community. You know what I mean? That's what I'm about, trying to show that a negative person, that just because they grew up and only know negative, mean that's how you're supposed to conduct yourself. You know what I mean? That's what I'm about. But anyways, we get to that another day. But it's like so many people are affected with this, yo, and just like last night, right? The unemployment website wasn't really working too good. A lot of people's shit wasn't working. So they told people basically like some first come, first serve shit. Some weird shit. Certain people weren't allowed to get the extra 300. It was just some weird, like catastrophe, weird shit, right? So then, how it go? They approved us for a certain amount of funding going back to August 1st or something, which is like 6 weeks from today. I mean, today's the first Monday Night Football of the 2020 season. I mean, so it's like 6 weeks back from today or something. But now they're only going back like 4 or 5 weeks, and they're not even dispersing all the funds at once. They're gonna, once you start getting it maybe like 3 weeks from today, which will be in total of almost 2 months that you're waiting for the back pay, right? That they're gonna give you one payment of back pay, so they're only going back 3 weeks. So out of them 3 weeks that they owe you, maybe in 3 weeks or 2 weeks you'll get one payment, and then 2 or 3 weeks later you'll get a second one. You get what I mean? Like you got so many people out here that are affected that can't even pay their rent, let alone pay their lights, let alone have groceries so the kids can eat in the house. Get what I mean? Because a lot of these people ain't working. We don't have the luxury of temperature, and I'm not hating. You know what I mean? Like this shit affect people a long way. Like, this is what I try to explain to people when I say I don't fuck with politics, because yo, they selecting who we can elect. They selecting that we got to pick from bad and worse. Those are our options: bad and worse, bad or worse. That's the option that you selected that I can elect. I'm either electing bad or worse. One party say they're the left wing, the other party obviously is the right wing, right? That means that is one bird. That means that both of these people, they stand for the same shit. That's why we got to stay picking bad from worse. So now then you get those that say, that's why I don't vote. Oh, my bad, let me fix that. That's why then there are those that say we shouldn't vote. Then I say in rebuttal to that, well, if we don't vote, then it's only them going to the voting booths. And they still going to get in there who they want. It don't matter. Get what I mean? So it's, we damned if we do and we more damned if we don't. Get what I'm saying? Like they are believing, they playing with these numbers. Like there's more of them in population than us. You could put every Hispanic, you could put every African American, Hispanic, Chinese, Indian, Arab, whatever, anybody non-white. You could put us all together in one category. There is still more of them than us. They have sheer numbers. There's more. You know how many states there are where you can be like, yeah, that's an all white people state type of thing. Show me a state, because there's more than one of those. Show me one state where it's all black people or all Spanish people. That don't exist. They're everywhere. They have more numbers. There's sheer numbers. There's more of them than us in America. I'm talking about American soil. So when we be like, that's why we shouldn't vote. Us not voting ain't the change either. All I'm saying is the change is who they picking for us to choose from. They're picking that we have to choose from bad or worse. That's who they picking for us to choose from. Shouldn't we adjust the choosing situation? Maybe who you picking for us to choose what needs to be addressed. Because you telling me I got to pick between bad and worse. Why isn't it between good and better? Why it has to be bad and worse all the time? So it's like these dudes making unemployment decisions in the middle of the night, right? But the people that's making the decisions ain't people receiving unemployment. You get it? This shit ain't affecting them. They got the money. This shit ain't, so they don't care if it take forever for us to solve it because they got the money. They don't care. It's not affecting them. You get it? It's almost like we're prisoners and we're at court, and when we leave, your lawyer go home and we go back to our cells. Our house is your cell. Your community is whatever. We go back to our sectors. Maybe prison isn't a good word for that. We all go to court. Our representative is our lawyer. Our congressmen, our mayors, our governors, that's our lawyers. And then when everything is said and done, they go to their nice little mansions and whatever, and we right back in the ghettos. You get what I mean? They're making decisions over situations that don't affect them. They're making decisions over situations that they ain't in. We the ones in this situation. We the one not going to work. Because while they up there, they at work. They getting paid. Get what I mean? They getting paid, man. A lot of us at home, we sitting here waiting. Pete the Fly Jar. We sitting here waiting and they getting paid to argue about us getting paid. Not them getting paid, us getting paid. How much sense does this make? Get what I mean? No, I'm not a conscious brother. I'm a real person. Because if you come left, I'm coming right, left, right at you too. You know what I mean? I'm just tired of doing that. What's all the negativity, man? I'm not sitting here trying to spew negativity because I don't want nothing but a negative reaction. I'm not with that. I'm tired of talking about the same thing over and over and over. Like, come on, man. What is me talking about you benefiting the community, bro? I see you can't keep my name out your mouth because you talking about me again. So, like, do something that's going to benefit the community because that's what I'm about, man. Real talk. I'm tired of this. I don't know. I don't know about that energy, bro. I'm good with that. I have rephrased that. We all have enough negativity in our lives, in real life. Get it? I'm from the hood. It's negativity all outside. If I want to be into negativity on YouTube, for that, I put my joint down, I close the laptop, turn off the computer, turn off the phone, turn off the tablet, whatever I'm on, and just proceed to go outside. I'm not here for that. I'm here to try to help us. Because sometimes certain people, you can stand outside of your neighborhood with a bullhorn and scream, and sometimes your voice won't carry. Some people just won't rock with you. Right? But you might be able to get on YouTube and get 1,000 people. You might affect 1,000 people in a positive manner in their communities. And boom, you just found your lane. Everybody don't got the same lane. Everybody's journey ain't the same to the same. Just because we all have the same location in mind don't mean we all taking the same journey. We all got different routes to get to the same location. You know what I mean? And I just want to bring light, man. I want y'all to tell us about how y'all unemployment situation is going on in your state, man, to show how different whose state is being ran in which manner. You know what I mean? Because certain states, I don't think every state is going through this because like we're on a first come, first served basis. Because from what I believe, it's like 44 billion or something. It was some number. It was 44 something that from some FEMA funding that the FEMA wasn't using that's being held to go towards the unemployment rate, which made it a first come, first serve. And then I've heard of people, because they made us go through this website to register this shit, right? It was some weird shit. So you had to go, they sent us letters to go to a website to log into your unemployment, well rather type this in, go to your unemployment website in a certain manner. Like, in other words, like if the unemployment website is a club, you don't go through the main entrance. They got a side entrance for today. So we had to hit this website that led us to the unemployment, and then it showed us, some of us, some didn't. So I heard that some people got confirmation numbers, and some other people got on the screen insufficient, like funds or insufficient something. So it was a first come, first serve. So some people getting unemployment and now some people ain't. That extra $300 from the federal government when everybody's out of work and everybody can't work type of thing. But now the amount of people getting unemployment is going to be less. But now you got like when it was back in November, December last year, It'd probably be you and 20 other people trying to get one position that's available at a certain company. But now today, 2020, it's you and 10,000 other people trying to get that same position in that one company. It's a lot more people that's unemployed. It's a lot more people that this shit affected. They went from people being business owners to becoming employees of other business owners. That's how bad this shit got affected, bro. Like, this shit affected a lot of us in my state. True talk, man. We need to talk about how these states are being ran, man. Because all this negative, all this negativity, all this negative content, man, that shit ain't going nowhere. We be over there on Tazo's page. Salute to Tazo, man. We be over there trying to build, man. Build positive. Yo, the other day, last night, we was up there talking about credit, how to fix your credit, and other things happen, but we glossing over that because the content that was there that had nothing to do with what that had to do with the content that was positive that was displayed on that panel can affect you in a positive way. So never mind the negativity. That was a mistake. That wasn't meant to happen. So you just gloss over that and get what you can from that. Because we're trying to make a positive platform where people could learn from. Like, knowledge is key, man. That brother out there taking his family eating plant-based food, he's putting you know what I mean? He's on there building content where people just learning, talking things that affect every different type of person, how you can attack certain things that's affecting you in real life outside, and how to give yourself a better quality of life, giving you that positive to stand on, helping you see things in a better manner. So when you see the things coming at you, when you see the negativity coming at you, you could be like Neo in the Matrix, seeing the negative, and you could just dodge around them shits. You know what I mean? Because we're trying to share our experiences so you can get the knowledge from our experiences without going through our experiences. So if it was like a job title, you get into work background without having to go through it. You know what I mean? To help you live a more beneficial life, a more positive life, something that can affect you. Because we used to spend this negativity. You know how many people are affected by this unemployment right now? Like, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, it's true facts, man. Like, there's people that have to stay home and school their children and try to go to work. And it's some weird shit because some people got them office jobs that can't, that they do whatever has to be done. There's certain factories that stayed open, certain didn't, some didn't, you know what I mean? It's like now they got a jumble between I can't collect unemployment because look, them dudes ain't even getting paid. I'm out here risking my life catching COVID, but look, they're not getting paid. At least I can pay the bit. You get what I mean? It's almost like they got everybody playing different games of double dutch at the same time, though. It's some weird shit, man. A lot of people can't go to work, can't go to school, but we got football and basketball on TV. Shit make no sense, man. Try to stay positive, man. Stay away from the bullshit, man. Because the government's my main enemy. Like I said, go back and check my content. Count the amount of videos I have, right? And count the amount of videos I have making at whoever. You'll see that my main content is about the government, and them other videos are opinions about other people. So my channel is basically to stand on going against it. For us. It's us. We need to unite as a people because they the enemy, we not the enemy. You know what I mean? We all in the same boat. We just fighting each other because we in the same boat. You know what I mean? We need to be fighting the people that put us in the boat. Reason why we in the boat. You know what I mean? We just out here trying to spread positivity, y'all. And just stay safe, man. Because these government officials, man, they passing the laws in the middle of the night. You got to wake up to find out how the rest of your life going to go for the next couple weeks. Shit crazy, man. You know what they say, what you do in the night in the dark always comes to the light. So why are these government officials making these decisions at night while everybody's asleep? Why ain't it happening during the day while we are here? You know what I mean? We know what's going on. You went into the middle of the night to everybody be asleep. It's like when you do some grimy stuff. It's the things that I want to talk about, man. Things that could benefit us. I don't care if you in Cali, I don't care if you're in Chicago. I don't care if you're in Texas. I don't care if you're in Florida. I don't care if you're in Virginia. I don't care if you're in Pennsylvania, New Jersey. I don't care if you're in Kansas, New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado. I used to live in Colorado, in Aurora. I don't care if you're in Utah, Montana, Dakota. You know what I mean? Seattle. I don't care where you at. You know what I mean? These type of topics and subjects, they affect us all, man. Never mind all this small, minute stuff that's taken away from the big picture, man. We got to get this thing right, people. We got to put more positive energy into our YouTube universe so we can receive more positivity, man. So it's like 90%. I probably ain't going to address Karen no more. Personally, I say 90. I want to leave a 10% out there. But yeah, nah, man, we trying to move the content forward on a positive note, man. We're not trying to drag the same content on. I wasn't dropping nothing, and I was surfing other channels just to prove a point, and my point was proven. When I'm not dropping content, the person talking about us. Now I'm gonna drop content. Now he gonna try to move on because I did it once. He did it. I stopped dropping. Next thing you know, he's talking about us. I mean, now I'm dropping about this. He gonna try to talk about something similar. Because if you noticed his last 3 or 4 videos, my name, all of our names in his mouth. So after the Steelers, after Monday Night Football, remember that. You're going to see that his content going to change. Somebody trying to steal my joint. It's nothing. Salute to y'all, man. Drew Talk. Stay positive, man. Stay positive, man. Because this government, they want division. They want us fighting each other. They don't want us to get together. You know what I mean? They're inferior. We're superior. Get it? Sit down and articulate yourself in the right way. You know what I mean? And all that energy you have, you got to ball that up and take it out on the real enemy when you see them, not each other. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, man. Stay safe, stay positive, y'all. For real. This is We Are 5/5, man.